Every one of us here has been put into Christ, and we are a new creation. Now let me show you it, and look at the verse and try to remember it, loved ones. 2 Corinthians 5 and verse 14. For the love of Christ controls us, because we are convinced that one has died for all, therefore all have died. You, whether you're following Jesus or not at this moment, whether you're even trying to follow him, you died with Christ. That's what the verse says. You can't eliminate Hitler from that verse. You can't say all except Hitler have died. You can't say Christ died for all except Hitler, or all except me. Therefore, all except Hitler or all except me have died. This word says God put all of us in his Son and remade us all. And you have a personality inside you that is ready to thrive on trusting its God. Outwardly, you have an old personality that has little eyes darting out to see other people's approval on their faces. Outwardly, you have a little mind that is used to depending on the bank balance for security. Inward, you have a new personality, a new creation that God has given you in Jesus, and that is ready to come forth at this very moment. Now, do you see what this verse says that we're studying? Romans 10 and verse 8. It's page 985. Romans 10 and verse 8. But what does it say? That is the righteousness that is based on faith in God, or the sense of rightness that you get from trusting God. It says, the word is near you, on your lips and in your heart. That is the word of faith which we preach. Now, do you see what God is saying? The ability to create faith is inside all of you at this moment. The word for near is actually engus, which means within. In other words, there is within you all the necessary equipment and the new personality to immediately launch into a new life this very day. There is a personality inside you that has been remade in Jesus' image, that is in Jesus. And just as he was able to trust his Father in the midst of all the shouting and all the anger of the Roman soldiers, so that personality is inside you and is able to do the same, however many people may criticize you. That personality is right inside you. The rhema, the ability to create that this moment, is where? On your lips and in your heart. That is, on your lips, you need to act forth what is within. And in your heart, you need to believe that it has happened to you. And immediately, the power of that new personality will begin to bring you into a right relationship of trust with your Creator, and will begin to express rightness throughout your whole life. If I could just point it out again. When God said, let there be light, do you think there was any light anywhere else? Of course there was. He was light himself. And all he said was, let there be some light here in this solar system. In this part of the universe. Let there be light. It wasn't that he created light at that moment. There was light elsewhere from his whole personality. But he said, let there be light here. Now, do you see what this dear word is saying? It's saying to you this morning that there is within you a new personality. Let it get out. Let it come out. And the way you let it come out is by doing two things. On your lips, speaking it forth and acting it forth. No longer saying, well, if I had been crucified with Christ, I'd be new creation. Yeah, if that were true, I'd be. Yeah, and then I'd be able to trust God, and I wouldn't have to worry about what people are saying. Stop that talk. Stop that hypothetical reasoning. The truth is that you have been. that there is a new personality inside you that has been remade by God in Jesus, and all you have to do is let it come forth. Let it come out of you. And then believe in your heart. Believe that you have actually. Believe reality. Believe the reality that Christ died for all of us, and therefore all of us have died.